These are the 5 most important husband duties. The first one is his wife should be.
Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's topic, we'll be talking about husband duties or men's responsibilities in marriages. Marriage is often seen as a partnership, and within the partnership, each person has roles and responsibilities. When we talk about the husband duties in marriage, it's not about strict rules or gender stereotypes, but rather about creating a healthy, balanced relationship. A husband's role is deeply rooted in love, respect, and support. So you guys have put the videos together so that you watch and learn. I'll be back to share my true sense what I think about today's video.
These are the 5 most important husband duties. The first one is his wife should be his number one person in his life. Neither his children nor his mother should take first place because he has chosen his wife to build a life with, and you cannot do that with one foot in. This also means that he must always make space in his life to stay connected to his number one person because a happy wife is a happy life. The second one is he has to love his wife. He must satisfy her emotionally by reassuring her that he loves her and only her. And he shouldn't just tell her, but he has to prove his love by doing things for her. The third one is the husband should be the protector and the guardian of the house. The origin of the word husband comes from houseband, which means a person who holds the house together. The fourth one, he has to treat his wife well. A husband should always be a gentleman with his wife. The way he talks to her and the way he treats her shows the wife how much he appreciates her and how much he values her. And the fifth one, a husband should stay faithful to his wife. A husband must learn that a woman often needs more attention in the bedroom to get her in the mood. And this is something many husbands don't understand, and they don't make the effort to deepen the sexual relationship they have with their wives. But if a husband can make his wife feel desired, she will never deny him in the bedroom.
The number one thing that a woman wants, safety and security. And if you're domineering, overbearing, physically stronger, louder, if you're not using your strength to protect her, but to expose her, she can't be intimate with you because she doesn't feel safe with you and she doesn't feel secure with you. As men, we don't tend to walk around feeling unsafe. But most guys walk in, they're like, I'm good. I can handle myself. And if not, I'll go low. How many of you have raised daughters and you're the protector, defender, because you're like, that's my little girl and she can't protect herself. See, sometimes when we're little boys, we don't feel necessarily safe. But then when we reach a certain size, testosterone flows, we get a hair on our chin. We're like, okay, you know what? I'm not scared anymore. I can handle myself. A woman never escapes how she felt as a little girl, vulnerable. And so what Peter is saying is, he's like, your wife is the weaker vessel. You could easily be domineering of her, overbearing. Don't, because her weakness is not something for you to expose. It's something for you to protect.
If I was to give anybody the best piece of advice if they have a struggling relationship, it would be this: love God more than you love your spouse. Because if you love God more than you love your spouse, God will teach you how to love your spouse. And so the turning point for us wasn't just that you were the hero in the home. I know I make a big deal out of that, and I don't want to overstate that. It was that I fell in love with Jesus and I submitted my life to build a family that was God first. Matthew 6:33. I said I want to have a God first marriage, have a God first family, and raise God first kids. And I was going to put God first finances and my time, talent, and my treasure. And the reason that I honor you is because I honor God. And the reason that I love you is because I first love God. So you get the overflow of this relationship. And I'm not perfect in any kind of way. I'm growing in that relationship daily. Yeah. But I just want to give a few men that just feels this like social pressure to make so much money. Like if you don't have the education or degree or just the connection that your wife does and she makes more money, bro, you married up. Go ahead with your bad self. I mean, oh my God, like you for real. But like while she's making money, don't downplay what you make, but sure enough be the spiritual leader in the home. Sure enough be a man that prays, a man who prophesies, a man who lives holy, a man who worships. You should be the first one up on a Sunday morning taking your family to the house of God. You don't let your wife just go to another man's house. You be the first one to take her to the house of the Lord.
Your responsibility to your partner before she becomes your wife is to show her that you're responsible with your money, to show her that you can make rational decisions, to show her that you can save, to show her that you have a good head on your shoulders, to show her that you're able to say no when it's necessary to say no, to show her that you can provide things for her, to show her that you can pay for your own bills, to show her that you can take care of your own home. These are the things that it's important for you to show her because she knows that when she steps into this role as a girlfriend or as a wife, then she's going to be given certain things,
Yep.
right? But as a boyfriend and girlfriend, it's not your responsibility
Not.
to fully fund, to fully provide for anybody,
Yep.
right? Until you create that covenant. That God said when you are married,
Yes. He
right?
don't mention boyfriend or
Right.
girlfriend.
Yeah. You feel me? When you are married,
So that's the video, guys. So I'm just here to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. What's a man's responsibilities in marriages? Okay, so a husband's primary responsibility is to be a partner. Partnership means being a team player, making decisions together, and ensuring that both voices are heard in the marriage. It's not about one person leading and the other following. It's about working side by side. This applies to everything from managing finances to making plans for the future. It's about being considerate of your partner, feeling and input, knowing that the perspective is just variable. Another essential aspect is emotional support. Marriage is a journey, and life can throw all kinds of challenges your way. A husband has a duty to be emotionally available for his wife, to listen when she needs to talk, and to provide comfort during tough times. This doesn't mean solving every problem, but being a safe space where she can express herself freely. A relationship thrives when there are mature understanding and empathy. Providing a sense of security is another key role. This doesn't solely mean financial security, though being responsible with money is important, but emotional and physical security as well. A husband should create an environment where his wife feels safe, valued, and cherished. This means standing up for her when needed, respecting her boundaries, and protecting the trust that the two of you share. Love is not just a feeling, it's an action. A husband's duties extend to consistently showing love and appreciation for his wife. This can be in small, everyday ways like compliment, thoughtful gestures, or simply say, I love you. Grand romantic gestures have their place, but what matters most is the consistency, effort to nurture the relationship. Communication is another critical element. A husband has to ensure open and honest dialogue in the marriage. This involves not only speaking openly but also being a good listener. Misunderstanding often arise for poor communication, so it's important to check in with each other regularly, sharing feelings and addressing concerns before they go into larger issues. Respect is fundamental in any relationship. And marriage is no exception. A husband should respect his wife individually, her ambitions, and her choices. It's about recognizing the why, while you're a team, you are also two individuals with your own dreams and aspiration. Encourage her to grow and thrive in her own right, strength, the bond you share. Share responsibilities in the household is important duty. Two, marriage is a partnership and that extends to daily chores and responsibilities. Whether it's cooking, cleaning, or taking care of the kids, a husband should actively participate. Gone are the days when these tasks were seen as solely the wife role. Sharing the load not only make it life easy but also shows respect and support. Then there's the importance of maintaining intimacy, both physical and emotional. Intimacy is the key part of the marriage. It requires effort and care. It's about more than just a physical connection. It's about being emotional present and maintaining a sense of closeness. This includes taking time to connect on a deeper level, whether through night dates, meaningful conversation, or simply spending quality time together. A husband should also strive to be a role model, especially if there's children involved. Leading by example in kindness, integrity, and responsibility set the tone of the entire family. It shows respect for the marriage and creates a healthy environment. A husband duties in the marriage come down to love, respect, and teamwork. It's about showing up for your partner every day, not out of obligation, but because you choose to. Marriage is a lifelong journey, and the role of a husband evolves over time, but the core principles of support, understanding, and love remain every time. So these are the duties of a husband. Okay, so if you don't know the duties, these are your duties. So you need to take action. Action is very important. And some men should learn to respect women. Okay, there are men who doesn't even count on women. Women have no say in their houses, but as much as we are married, everyone has their own life, everyone is individual. This is what we should accept. Okay, so Your wife has hobbies, your wife has ambitions, your wife has dreams. So you should let her be, okay?